Um, I've launched the Tech Funding Equity Project, which is at techfundingequity.com, out of the Aspen Tech Policy Hub to address some of the systemic issues that cause the funding gap for women and underrepresented people of color.
I think this is exactly the problem, but there's this cognitive bias that we think a venture capitalist can predict the future, as opposed to simply sitting back and judging on performance and data rather than our visions of what we think they'll do in the future.
And so if they haven't gender diversified and otherwise diversified their own investment team, which few have, we know that to be true, they just simply don't understand the experience and they don't see the opportunity.
Because if we just say, oh, well, we're just going to let in operators of high tech companies, there may be some amazing emerging managers that come out of high tech companies as operators, but it's not going to move the needle if we continue trying to limit where these new managers are coming from.
There really is a problem in the pitch itself, and the fact that we are listening to pitches and venture capitalists are making judgments about who's going to succeed based on how they stand in front of a room and whether they impress them.
We have to be really mindful of what are the stereotypes that we're bringing to the table. And that's what this pledge and the supported framework is designed to do. And we have a tech-enabled approach. We've recently partnered with M-Train, which is a female-owned, VC-backed culture analytics platform.
Things that essentially would reflect long-term institutionalization are the things that, while they quote unquote reduce risk, actually are increasing risk, the risk that you are not going to optimize for the future.
I particularly was interested in, how might we close this funding gap that occurs even before founders are VC backable, and that's at the friends and family round. So